We get ready. Ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the rivalry games, Grant. Always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out. Shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. Back to Sharp. Here's Simons. 5 to shoot. Shot from the low post is good. Simons got 5 now.
Forcing his way through. Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
The offensive rebound. Williams passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Holmgren. There's the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Grant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Dort against Simons. Grant with a screen on Dort. Grant outside from the arc. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From deep, Giddey. Williams passes to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Simons. Holmgren with a screen on Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Count it. Good. He has 6.
He's efficient, low turnover rate. Shai is more than capable of running the show.
Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one falls for Simons.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. Thibault passes to Grant. Back to Thibault. Simons, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Simons. Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. Simons has got 9 points.
Not easy to maintain your form with that much contact. Nice work by Anthony Simons to keep his focus.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland leading. Here's Grant. Pass to Aiden. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. Out to Simons. Fires for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Here's Giddey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Still growing as a true lead guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Grant finds Simons. Into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 33 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. Grant outside. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Giddey with a screen on Thibault. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Holmgren off with the layup. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai gets it to go off the drive.
Crafty move by Shai. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
For your Trailblazers.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let him hear it.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
VA scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever. And And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
Line for the Thunder.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That's tipped and stolen by Holmgren. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Screen by Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Outside Giddey. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Grant the screen. Takes a three. Drops in the three. Grant's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Ayton. Wainwright comes in for Thibault, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. Pass to Sharpe. Grant the screen. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
This team leans on Shea to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Brogdon comes in for Sharpe. Outside for Brogdon.
4 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Grant outside. Five on the clock. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Henderson. And the basket by Joe.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The drive by Henderson. And here's Grant from the arc. Thibault passes to Grant. Outside for Henderson. And it's Portland scoring again.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Thibault, a screen on Williams. And here's Grant from the arc. Dort with a steal. Joe, the pass to Holmgren. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the basket by Joe.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Grant's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Williams a screen on Thibault. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
11 seconds left in the first half. And here's Grant from the arc. They get it back. Launches it from deep. And no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Henderson, and it's Wainwright in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 4-3. Shot clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Williams a screen on Giddey. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Puts the move on, and the layup is good. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Henderson scanning the floor. Grant outside. Back to Henderson. To the left wing. Stolen by Giddey. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Wainwright. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Out to the right wing. Grant outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Pass to Giddey. It's rebounded by Grant. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Brogdon from outside. Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Murray's checked in for Grant. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Trailblazers foul. Henderson. First personal foul.
Oklahoma City trailing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. From deep three-point land. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
Smooth shot from Shai at the arc, letting his mechanics do the hard work.
Well, the Trailblazers' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Dort with a steal. The finish. Oh, throw
Wow,
it down.
Oh, can you say elevation? And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brogdon with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Murray. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Williams a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive board. Tries again. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And so they foul intentionally. A big group substitution here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Thibault comes in for Wainwright. Sharp, he's checked in for Brogdon. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons, that one's good. Simons got 15. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
Sharp goes in, and he jams it home with authority.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh,
My goodness!
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Third team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Out to Simons. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander on the take. Oh, the speed, the vertical. Gilgeous-Alexander with a slam. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Thunder with a lead. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Team foul.
To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. Pass to Ayton. Grant the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Watch out. DeAndre Ayton coming through.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He's covered by Simons. Holmgren with it. Outside Giddey. Back to Wiggins. Up and in on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 4.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Ayton. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
And the Thunder call time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And the Thunder making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
For Oklahoma City, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Dort, the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Thibault. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Simons. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the long J.
Firing with confidence, Simons continues to flourish when given the opportunity.
The Thunder have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Simons passes to Grant. Out to Simons. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The 3 from Ayton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Grant's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10.
At the line for Portland.
And so Simons nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 2 on the clock. No good from outside. Left side Thibault. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Off the mark. And so the Thunder take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
Harlan along with Greg Anthony. And we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1. And it's Sharp missing. And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Young. There's the pass to Bay. His three-pointers off the mark. Now, here's Thibault. And here is Ayton. There's the pick. Kicks it out to Grant. Thibault, the pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simons from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center, that type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Screen by Grant. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Now about 2 minutes gone. Oh.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second and he was ready to fire.
Passes to Okongwu. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Young. Puts up a deep 3. That shot no good. Simons against Murray. Pass to Ayton. Right wing. Here's Sharp. And another 3 for Portland.
Great to see Sharp not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young left side. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. Bay passes to Murray. Bay with a screen for Murray. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Banked in off the glass.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Screen by Grant. Here's Simon.
Just shocking the defense here. They couldn't keep up with Simon's nimbleness.
Young looking around. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Thibault. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. Ayton up top. Uncovered. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
like tonight that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Oh, what a jam! Simon!
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
That one goes in. Young's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Simons. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Wow, Circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
Young up top, defended by Thibault. Okongwu with a screen on Grant. Bay passes to Young. Unhindered, going all the way. 3 seconds left. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court right now for the Hawks, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Okongwu finds Hunter. Back to Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Hunter, and Hunter with the jam.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Murray against Simon. Pass to Ayton. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Bay. Back to Young. He dishes it to Okongwu, and he gets it to go. Okongwu's now got his second bucket. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournaments. So not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. To the right side. Here's Bay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland leading by 13. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Driving in and stolen by Hunter. It's Young on the wing, defended by Thibault. Young outside. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Grant with a screen on Murray. Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Kicks it to Williams. Back to Henderson. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Two open that time, made it look too easy. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. The thing of beauty.
It's good.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Murray against Brogdon. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Capella and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Henderson looking it over. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Portland Trail. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
25. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Henderson. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Wainwright in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Williams, that's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Hawks trail by 14. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, Hunter on the wing. Capella finds Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brogdon's got his first points in this one.
On the break, Brogdon with a great job of surveying the floor and understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
Screen by Capella. Passes it to Hunter. And there's the try, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Robert Williams. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for A.J. Griffin. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. It's Henderson on the wing, defended by Young. Wainwright's shot is good.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The Hawks trail by 15, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Portland. Bay with a screen on Henderson. Really left alone that time. Young's got 11.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
There's a screen by Murray. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Young drives in. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Brogdon the pass to Ayton. Back to Brogdon. Out to Henderson. Feeds it to Ayton. Hunter on the wing. To the inside. Bang. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Brogdon with a screen for Henderson. Ayton wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. At the top of the key, Ayton. Young against Henderson. Driving in and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Young's shot is good.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Down low. Out to Henderson. Murray a screen on Young. Pass to Ayton. From past the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Ayton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. The Hawks trail by 16. Bay with the screen for Young. Pass to Bay. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Strong response there by Bay, upping the competitive nature here a little.
Here's Henderson. That shot off the mark. Good defensive work there by Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hawks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Simon's showing he can be a capable scorer, but There's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
Young, good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Simons against Murray. Simons gets to Ayton. Fires the three. A rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 10. Murray outside. Back to Young. Outside for Murray. Simons against Young. Back to Murray. Fires for three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Grant with a screen on Murray. Ayton in the corner. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Young, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 15 points in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Portland. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Ayton. Grant the pass to Simons. Here's Ayton. Buries it from three-point range.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the left eye.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Grant finds Thybulle. Lock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Driving to the basket. And the shot is good. Young's got 25 points in the game.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Simons surveying the D. Dishes it to Grant. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just to give themselves a little bit of a break. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Simons.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Portland moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Grant the pass to Simons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant gets to Ayton. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they
Great defense, but how does that tend to play out when both teams are this prolific?
Yeah, to me, BA, the best teams usually can put together a couple of stops in a row, generate some momentum, and go on a run of their own. And let's see what happens. These are two really good offensive teams, but which team can string together stops?
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at point guard.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for home group. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Young attacking, and it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Holmgren, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
And no luck that time either.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Young. Bay finds Young. Here's Murray. Back to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing to the inside. Dort, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
What's something that stuck out to you about Luke Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Here's Young. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he drives in, and he makes it on the layup.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Hawks.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
A nice shot by Young.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside for Bay. Young against Williams. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 6.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Young with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 8. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Pass to Bay, launches a three, and he buries his first look.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, Holmgren. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Giddey with a screen on Young. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Back to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Young on the attack. Bay from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive? Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Young inside. Good. Young's got 8 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally, the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Young. Dort for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set now, able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Here's Young. Oh, Trae taking it himself.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Holmgren. Shoots over Okongwu. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He has 6.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And Young draws the double. Okongwu, the pass to Young. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Misses the layup. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So it's the Thunder now. 8-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted, but the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion, and I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And he gets the bucket. Dort's got 7 points.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And it's Murray off the drive. Hunter passes to Bay. Back to Hunter. Pass to Bay. Hunter, screen on Williams. Inside. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's a Kongwu for 3. The Thunder pull it in. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Holmgren with it. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And finishing through contact, DeJounte Murray a chance to add another at the line.
And that one misses. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Holmgren's got 7 points here in the quarter.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Pass to Hunter. Murray deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Okongwu with it. Williams defending. Okongwu, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Okongwu in at the center position. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. Over Murray. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he commits the intentional foul. Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy against Hunter. Giddy passes to Holmgren. Fires in the triple. Holmgren's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bay with a screen. Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Young against Williams. Bay with a screen on Williams. Young, the pass to Bay. Back to Young. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. No points so far. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Such a wide open look. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's Young with the three. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Bay. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Bay passes to Young. Back to Bay. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Bay with a screen. From 13. Misses off the left iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Joe. Hunter covering. Joe, the pass to Giddy. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. Oh, Young with the power move.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Here's Joe. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Bay. Young against Williams. And he commits the intentional foul. The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The three from Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Yep, that one goes.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 11. From behind the arc. SGA from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. SGA and Dort at the 2 and 3. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Joe in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Here's Joe. Five to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And Bay pulls it down. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Murray, a screen on Dort. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 23.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Shea all the way to the cup.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Young. Bay with a screen. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Bay with a screen on Giddey. Here's Young driving in. Bay outside to the paint. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Hunter against Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Young, the pass to Bay, and they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Back to Bay. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Shot from the wing. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Giddey missing. The Hawks trailing.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Giddey against Young. Right wing. Now here's Okongwu. Defense right on him. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Giddey with a screen on Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And there's the drive. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Williams with it. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. slam dunk. Well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these types? Games, Brent.
I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously a bunch of good rivalries, but back then you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the 1.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Portland on D. Outside Giddey. Going inside.
Oh, man.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that energy behind Giddey's drive helping him get it done.
The 3 is up. Pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Grant. To the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons, 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Just 2 to shoot, and stolen by Holmgren. Inside, pass to Giddey, and here's Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Grant. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Back to Williams. The 3. He buries it from 3.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Ayton, the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Ayton. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's Simons with a 3. Buries it from 3. Simons got 5 points.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them. BA, when are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Simons. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
trouble against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And at such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He's get up to throw down. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Giddey with a screen on Thibault. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second and he was ready to fire.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside for Grant. And that's an intentional foul. Wainwright's checked in for Portland.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's Simons with a 3. Fires in the triple. Simons got 13. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough nose defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Giddey. Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Joe. Ayton with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Henderson, and he goes in for the dunk.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot's good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Henderson, the pass to Wainwright. Puts up a deep three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Look at Shea playing big inside.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:51 left in the second. Outside, Williams fires for 3. And Holmgren good for 3. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Henderson outside. Looking to end the run. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. And the Thunder call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Well, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
A little luxury to have a big guy like Chet Holmgren that can space the floor, and he splashes another one down, this time from the corner.
Henderson outside. There's 42 seconds left to play in the half. And the layup is good off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Joe, defended by Henderson. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got his second basket of the night.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Shot's good by Henderson.
Yeah, hitting that shot through contact, Henderson just plays with a laser-like focus.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Joe. And there's the screen. Outside Giddey. Takes the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Brogdon with a bucket.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Outside Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ. Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
First team foul.
Thunder on D. 4-point game. Williams with the screen. Henderson for three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Clock at 6. The three from Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 12.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Henderson drives in. Williams against Murray. The kick out to Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Brogdon against Giddey. The drive by Brogdon. Counted, and the foul. That one on Giddey.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder with a lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. Driving inside, and he converts the layup. He's got 7.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Henderson. Jams it in off the great move.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Holmgren with it. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Williams a screen on Giddey. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Simons. He's got 13. Five to shoot. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number the way he's got it going here.
Screen by Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen. Simons with it. Guarded now by Williams. And so they foul intentionally. That free throw no good.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Joe. Outside, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game. finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Grant. Williams against Grant. And the shot goes. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Here's Simons.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. No luck on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Simons, right side. There's the drive. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Thunder out in front, up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Back to Giddey. And it's Portland with a rebound. Grant outside. And he makes it on the layup. Grant's got his first points of the night.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Simons. Back to Holmgren from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Outside Thibault. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Now, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Three-point lead. And he lobs it up.
Shaden Sharp / Sky Walker.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Outside Thibault. 5 on the clock. Pass to Simons. Tipped away. Releases from 15. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. And an intentional foul right there. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. There's a screen. Outside for Dort. Launches a 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Simons. Grant outside. And they're going to count that buck. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these.
The previous play is under review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. Portland leading. Now the Blazers moving it up. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Simons outside. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Giddey. Williams passes to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Thibault. SGA from distance.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant outside. Ayton against Williams. Grant outside. And nails the tray.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Important free throw opportunity here, and this is where a young player like Holmgren has got to show that the work is paying off.
The second one drops, and that ties this game up. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
The drive by Simons. Outside for Grant. Thibault on the wing. Back to Grant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Timeout called. Portland. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Misses the tray. Seconds left in the final quarter. Williams, a screen on Thibault, and Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The drive by Simons. Shot is off, and now he's 9 for 12 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
And the scoring just goes up and up every year for Shea. That pull-up jumper, that's confirmation of how good he is.
Grant, the pass to Simons. Williams against Grant. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Grant outside. All sorts of time. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from him.
And that's an intentional foul. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thibault. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Down low. Here's Ayton. Back to Simons. Outside Thibault. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Sharp.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Outside Giddey. Goes up on the wing. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys. Get on my back. We'll ride.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sharp. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Count it!
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Going inside, and he sinks it.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
Timeout called. Portland. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in overtime. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant the screen. Out to the right wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City calls timeout. They lead by 3. 7 seconds left in overtime. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots. He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime,
As we get set for this broadcast of the end. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Ayton is out there with Grant, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
A nice shot by Young.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the slam dunk by Simons.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Thibault. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Here's Simon, and the slam dunk by Simon. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Bay. There's the three. Over to the left wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Simons finds Thibault. Back to Simons. Grant with a screen on Murray. 5 on the clock. Anthony Simons again. Simons has got 11 points.
Nimble move by Simons, helping him beat the inside coverage.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Knocked away. And stolen by Thibault. And here they go. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Bucket is good.
Still coming into his own. Sadiq Bey showing he can hit it from mid-range.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Simon.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray is that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Simons against Murray. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Shoots over Simon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Simon.
I like seeing that from DeJounte Murray, putting pressure on the defense and forcing them to react.
And so Murray nails both of them. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray against Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Man, Anthony Simons with no fear.
Young, a screen on Simon. Murray dishes to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Murray looking around. There's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Floats it up for Grant, and stolen by Hunter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spins. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
A kicks to Murray. Driving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
Slamming it off the drive. DeJounte Murray loves to drop the hammer.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. To the middle, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ayton a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Simons. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What intelligence from Anthony Simons. He joined the league when he was just 19. Learned a lot over the years.
And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Okongwu, the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Bay with the screen for Hunter. Stolen. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Murray sets a screen for Henderson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Hawks trail by 3. Murray kicks to Bay. From deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Brogdon against Murray. Here's Ayton over Okongwu. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Drills it from outside. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bay with a screen on Henderson. And Young kicks to Bay. Back to Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 11 points.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Henderson passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
And here's Young. He's got 11. Bey with a screen for Young. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 3. Brogdon looking it over. Ayton a screen on Young. And Brogdon, here we go.
And you got to have a great understanding of your teammates in the pick and roll. Brogdon's in sync with everybody out there.
Bey with a screen for Young. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Portland. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Out left to the wing. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. Off target with his 3. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Out to the wing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Murray. Young outside. Just 3 on the clock. That shot missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The post pairing, Bey along with Okongwu. Then it's Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Bey against Murray. Clock at 6. Brogdon right side. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. Trailblazers leading by 5. Henderson outside. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. To the paint, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And so they foul intentionally. Robert Williams, he's checked in for 8.
Substitution on the court.
Williams in the post. Capella covering. The shot by Williams, no good. Bogdanovich finds Griffin. Hawks passing it around. Here's Capella. And there's the pass to Bay. And stolen by Murray. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league now. Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. Bogdanovich with a screen on Henderson. Back to Mills. Over to the wing. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Williams in the post. Capella's there.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Bogdanovich. Inside. Atlanta gets it back. Williams with the block. Floats it up for Henderson. Mills with the steal. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1:02 left to play here in the third. And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Henderson, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Mills passes to Bay. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bogdanovich goes in. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to Capella. Outside for Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. Down low. And the slam by Williams.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Bay. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point.
Turning into such a great scorer. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Young for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ayton kicks to Thibault. Connects from three-point range.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Young outside to halt the run. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Young comes over to help. Pass to Thibault. For the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Young drives in. Yes, that goes in.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Portland.
Simons with the ball, and it's Bay picking him up. Thibault for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
A nice shot by Young.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Three-pointer, Simons. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Grant. Now Simons. He's covered by Murray. Grant with a screen on Murray. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 29 in the game.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Young from deep three-point range. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Simons against Okongwu. The rebound by Young.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Simons.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
4 on the clock. He takes it in. Hunter grabs the miss. And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 19-point game. Young fires away from outside. Can't connect from long distance.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Young. From downtown, and they recover it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
presenting missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for him. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Okongwu in at the center position.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Murray for three, knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. The rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Okongwu. Murray finds Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. To the inside. Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Young.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. With the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
B.A., we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Young attacking, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Young with a steal. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bay outside. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. And stolen by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Murray from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
On the wing, Bay. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Bay. Hunter up top. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside, Williams. Williams a screen on Hunter. It's stolen by Hunter. He takes it in to the middle. The kick out to Young. Uncovered. And the jumper falls for him. Young's got 10 points.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
It's Giddey on the wing. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Hunter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bay from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Giddey from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Murray. Back to Young. Bay with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Young finds Bay. And the layup falls. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of it. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. So it's the Thunder now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Joe misses. The Hawks leading. Young looking over the floor. Bogdanovich with a screen on Dort. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trae can dish it effectively.
Here's Giddey. Good D by Okongwu.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Young, the pass to Bay. Outside Young. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Young drives it in. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Young from long range. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Young. The Thunder making their last shot. Here he goes. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Giddey. Here's Joe. Still no points. Here's the 3. To the inside. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. And the basket by Joe. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Young with it. Guarded now by Williams. A nice shot by Young.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Joe, defended by Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Bogdanovich. Joe, the three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
Here's Joe. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Joe, pass to Williams. Hunter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Murray's checked in for Atlanta. A minute 37 left in the first half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bay with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Okongwu, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. Dort for 3. The offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Williams, a screen on Bay. Pass to Dort. Here's Joe. Williams on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Thunder making a change here. Giddey's checked in.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 5-point game. Murray up top. Giddey defends. Bay from long range. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Back to Bogdanovich. Bay outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hawks on top, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. Griffin's shot is off.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Giddey. From the baseline. And Bay pulls it down.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Here's Giddey. He's got 5. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. For the tie. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Murray.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Young against Dort. Young, the pass to Capella. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Giddy with it. Now guarded by Bay. Giddy passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Young.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And there's the drive. A rack attack from Young.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. On the wing, Murray. Giddy defends. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Hunter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Hunter. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Back to Capella. On the wing, Murray takes a 3. Connects from downtown. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hunter.
The defensive end of the floor is what started Lou Dort's getting minutes, and this guy's so difficult to score against.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe.
It's Giddy on the wing, defended by Murray. Giddy passes to Dort. Back to Giddy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Murray. Here's Hunter. Oh, Williams with the block. Giddy with it, and it's Young picking him up. Dort for 3. Counted from distance. Dort's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, catch and shoot situation. If Lou Dort starts knocking these down, good night.
Bay from long range. Atlanta again missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams from long range. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Giddy. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Puts up a 3. And it's Giddy with the 3. Giddy's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that 3-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Josh Giddey, his first, team seconds. At the line for your Hawks, Capella. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Griffin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Trae Young. Now here's Giddy. Give him 8 points now. It's Giddy on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Here's Giddy. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the basket by Joe.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Griffin is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hunter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Five to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Now here's Young. He's closely guarded. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. To the wing, right side. Here's Joe, defended by Murray. Pass to Dort. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass.
Lou Dort has got a tremendous frame with unbelievable strength. He can take some contact now.
Here's Young, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Joe. Oklahoma City has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Giddey with a screen on Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Young with it, guarded now by Williams. Back to Young. Bay outside. Pass to Hunter. And here's Murray. Giddey defends. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Holmgren with a screen on Hunter. And so they foul intentionally. And the Thunder in possession here. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points from Pete Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Young against Dort. Bay passes to Young. Bay with a screen on Dort. And Young, here we go. And down it goes. 2 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Williams, a screen on Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Young with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Okongwu, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's Giddey missing. The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. And here's Hunter for 3. The rebound by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
Murray against Dort. Murray passes to Young. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And Young, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Hunter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Left side Giddey. And here's Holmgren. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Bay. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, bangs home the 3.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch, yes, sir.
Okongwu, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
There's a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.